In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to create a professional Discord welcome page and a rules page that requires people to agree to your rules before they can talk in your server. And it's going to be the super simple and easy way. No bots required, nothing like that. So let's jump into it and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Many of us create Discord servers for our communities outside of the platforms that we produce content on. In my case, I'm a Twitch streamer, and so when the flock, our community on my Twitch channel, wants to hang out when I'm not live, our Discord was the perfect place for that to happen. It's also become the place where the flock here on YouTube hangs out. And if you want to come hang out with us in our Discord, discord.gg/flock, we would love to have you. But with that being said, it's a good idea to have a welcome message and some rules that people can look at to set proper expectations when they join your server and your community. And as you grow as a content creator, your server is going to grow, so you need to do these things early on. But how do we set up a good welcome section and a rules page that people have to read through and agree to before they can join our server? Well, let's jump in and check it out right here on Discord. Now here we are in the flock Discord, and like I said, you guys come swing by and hang out with us. We'd love to have you anytime. Links for all this stuff in the description of this video. But you'll see right here on the left hand side that I have a welcome section and a rules section, two different channels that I've set up, and in both of them we have reaction rules, and that's these little buttons right down here, these little emojis. And if you want to show that you're a Twitch streamer, you click on that. If you want to know when I go live, you can click on that, and then it tells you to go to our rules section. And once you read through the rules, you click that and it assigns a role to you that gives you access to the server. But setting all of this up takes a little bit of time. I've got an entire tutorial right up here at the top of this video if you want to check it out, how to set up reaction roles. And it's one way to do it, but Discord has now made a super simple way to do this exact same thing, but it's even easier than before and a little bit more robust than doing this on your own. So in order to show you this, I'm going to go over here to our test server. So the first thing you want to do is go over here to your server icon, right click on your server icon, go down to server settings, and then go down to community settings. Now, in order to get the features that I'm getting ready to show you, your server has to be a community Discord server. And all this means is that if it's not a server for just you and your friends, and you're going to actually allow it to be a place where a community that you're building comes and hangs out, then you want to go ahead and enable the community settings, because it's going to give you a bunch of extra features that personal Discords just won't have. So we're going to hit get started. We're going to go ahead and select what we want to do here. Do we want to force people to, have a verified email, and that, our filter is going to scan all media from all new members? In this case, I've got it turned on in my settings, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that on. You can change this later if you'd like. Then you're going to hit next, and over here, it's going to ask you to set up rules, a rules channel for your Discord. In this case, I'm going to hit welcome as my rules channel. Now you can always go back and change this stuff later. I just, in my test server, haven't set up a bunch of extra channels. Then down here, community updates. This is going to be the channel that Discord posts updates for. So I'm going to say, post it in general. And then I'm going to hit next. And after I do that, I can set these right here. Do I want notifications to be on for mentions only? Do I want to remove moderation permissions from @everyone? That sort of thing. Once you set this up, then you go down here and hit I agree and understand. Now you can again change this stuff later in your Discord settings if you'd like. But once I hit agree, I'm going to hit finish setup, and I am now a community Discord. And so that's all you really have to do. Like I said, you can come change these things later if you'd like. But what we're going to do is take a look on the left hand side, and if you'll notice, we now have a new section called community. And because we're a community Discord, we now have overview, server insights. You can apply to the partner program here. You have discovery options, membership screening, and welcome screen. These are the two places we're going to look at today. So the first thing we want to do is set up our welcome screen. So we're going to click on the welcome screen, and we're going to have the ability to put in a little description of our channel if we want to. This channel is a test. All right. And then down here, I've actually already done this once before, so I could test out everything. I've already got it set to my welcome screen, but you can edit this and set it to whatever channel you want. And these are channels that you recommend people check out once they join your Discord server. So this is going to pop up once you have all this ready, and I can actually hit add another channel. And if I had more channels set up, I could add more channels to recommend to people. But once you got all this set up, hit enable. It's going to pop up whenever people join your Discord server with your welcome screen. And this is going to pop up here. It's going to have the little message or description that you left. It's going to have your server logo if you've got one right up here. And then it's going to say top things to do in here. And it'll say whatever channels you have recommended, it'll pop them up here with the little descriptions that you typed out earlier. And then, of course, people can go to those channels and check them out from there. So once we've got this set up, our welcome screen is taken care of. Easy peasy, right? Then we come over to membership screening. We click on that. And right here, we're going to set up our rules for the Discord. So I can do a description. Here are the rules of the server. This should actually say server. There we go. Apparently I couldn't spell earlier. Once we set up the description, we type that on out. Then we're going to come down here and we can, select whether or not we want people to have to verify their emails to join our server. That's a setting. Now I can also turn this off in my settings. If I want to change this, I can go to the moderation settings right there. And then down here, we can add all of our rules. So you see, I've already added be awesome as one of our rules. Obviously, you got to be awesome in the server to join the test server, right? But I want to add some more rules, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on this and I'm going to hit add rule, be kind. We're going to say, don't hate, things like that, right? Once I get all these added, they even have pre-made suggestions down here. So, help keeps things safe. If you see something against the rules or something that makes you feel unsafe, let staff know. We want the server to be a welcoming place. I can add these recommendations they have as well, or you can make up your own rules and then hit save. And now it's going to show you the list of rules that you've created right here. Once we get that done, there's also some new features they're going to add in the future. So in addition to server rules, they're also going to add short answers, paragraphs, multiple choice things, and even connections that people have to make in order to join your Discord server. So you can always come back here and, customize this whenever these become available. But once we get all this done, we're going to hit enable. And now when people join your server, not only are they going to see a welcome screen, but also they're going to be prompted with your server rules. So your server rules are going to pop up. It's going to say you must verify your email if that's a choice that you've made, so they can verify right here. Then they're going to see all of your rules right over here. And then in order to talk in your server or DM someone or anything like that, they have to hit I have read and agree to the rules, and then they can click submit. This takes all of the work out of creating a rules section and a welcome section for your Discord. It does it in a separate pop-up, so you don't necessarily even have to have a separate channel for these things. They do it all. It's super, no bots required, super easy. You don't have to do any extra setup. Once you're done, you've enabled it right here. Now your server is ready to go. You can even, if you want to, you can change the welcome, page to something different. You don't have to have a rules page, or you can have a rules page that people can always reference if they want to. But to do all the agreement and role reactions, this takes care of all of it for you. Now, one thing I do want to mention is you'll notice our server doesn't have a logo up here, and this is a huge no-no. If you're going to have a Discord server, you need to have it looking good, right? You want it to stand out. So that's where our sponsor of today's video comes in. If you need a logo for your Discord server, or you need any graphics for your content creation, Placeit.net has you covered. Placeit.net has a bunch of graphics for YouTube, Twitch, overlays, even emoji makers. And one of the things I love the most is the ability to create custom logos, and they're all created by professional designers. And then you can go in and change elements. You can change the colors. You can design the logo how you want and make it look perfect for you. Once you're done, you can download this logo and it's 100% yours to use however you want. Now, what's really cool about this is you can create a logo for Discord, and normally a logo itself on Placeit.net would cost you about $40. But if you sign up with my link in the description of this video, you can get a 1-month subscription where everything you download in a month only costs you $12.70. It's a 15% discount off the normal price. And instead of spending $40 on a logo, you can spend $12.70 and you can download a logo, you can download a bunch of graphics, you can download whatever you need for that one price. So I highly recommend Placeit.net. You guys check it out. It's going to set your server up and get you a logo and make it look great so that you don't have your initials up there like I do for this test server and it just looks unprofessional. So Placeit.net, check it out, you guys. Link in the description of the video for the discount code as well. So hopefully you found this video helpful, you guys. If you got any questions about this video or any other videos I've done, swing by my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/EagleGarrett. We would be happy to have you with us, but also feel free to ask me any questions you may have at any point. I'd be happy to help answer the best I can. Also, if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and give it a like. Help get this video out to as many people as possible. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to find out when more videos like this come out. I would greatly appreciate it. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and in our Discord at discord.gg/flock. Like I said, we'd love to have you guys in there as well. All the links for this stuff in the video description. Have a wonderful day, guys. Rock on. Peace out. God bless. And last but not least, all right, we got this right here. Oh!
Nice.
Bro, I just killed that man with a knife, bro. Oh my gosh, somebody clip it. The knife plays. Had to add some insult to
There's
injury.
still 2 people over there